I know these powers are new to you, but when one has an abundance of power, they have a certain duty to use that power to...
Sorry, you were saying something?
When I first heard the idea for Super Pets, it was without hesitation, 100%, and I jumped at the opportunity. Hop up and away!
There's so many moments throughout this script where the verbiage on page popped. He's alive. Pay up, dog.
You bet on if I was alive?
Nope. I bet on if you were dead.
I spent 90 days and 90 nights preparing, and I continue to move incredibly slowly. So beautiful.
I normally go nuts in front of a microphone.
Oh my gosh, did we get costumes?
Nice costume game, PB.
Thanks! It was a huge honor to be part of this DC superheroes universe. What could be better?
Super Pets, activate!
We really try when we're casting actors for our animated movies to close our eyes and just hear their voices. You just listen.
Superman?
When you think of Superman's dog, who's full of bravado, like that's Dwayne Johnson. And when you think of this dog, and he's a little bit rough around the edges, Kevin Hart was perfect for that. Diego Luna, who you might not think of as a comedian, and he turned out to be super funny. It's, I think, surprising and fantastic.
Where the heck am I?
We heard Natasha Lyonne's voice, and we're like, oh, she is an old turtle. That's perfect.
Here we go.
We made this movie during COVID, so like a lot of times I was in my house, just, you know, locked in a bedroom directing.
Hi, guys. It's good to see you. Hello.
Great to see you. I actually haven't seen you because every time we've been doing these, we've been in the dark, so it's lovely to actually see your face.
Here's my face. All right. Good to see you guys.
Apologize that you have to see mine. So,
well, it's no different than every night in my dreams, Jerry. When you work in animation, you realize that you have multiple opportunities to actually rewrite these scenes and reanimate these scenes. It really puts you in the great mind space. Superman and I are inseparable. I'm his ride or die.
I was very nervous directing Dwayne for the first time, or DJ, or Mr. The Rock is what I believe he made me call him. No, I'll be honest, in real life, Dwayne is a really soft-spoken, thoughtful man.
So what do you think here on this?
He wanted to just dig in and get to know the character and the storytelling.
Let me do that one more time.
So as nervous as I was when I first met him, he instantly put me at ease.
Sorry about my burping. Sorry,
here we go.
apologize for that, but that's okay though.
Here we go. I'm not whack, okay? No, I got it. I can do this. I'm Crypto. One of the interesting facets that I do love about this story is the relationship between Crypto and Ace, because at that core, there's an anchoring there, and it's honestly not too dissimilar to the relationship that I actually have with Kevin.
Once I saw that he was doing it, I didn't want to do it.
And I mean, he's been one of my best friends for almost a decade now, so
I said, no, I'm not carrying him again. My back hurts.
it's kind of me to cast Kevin Hart.
They begged me. You know, Kevin, please, come on, please.
He owes me. He owes me a lot.
Please. All right, fine. And I signed on to do it.
You could feel the authenticity and the earnestness in our relationship on screen, but then also off screen too as well.
You can't own me. I'm a wild animal.
Exactly. So let's get you back in the cage.
By the way, they believe that this is how they are done. After we tell the truth that we never worked together.
Yes.
This is just, this makes sense. I just told good morning America that I've never worked with him.
Yes.
We just try our best to find some type of chemistry, but, you know, it was tough. Well, I mean, look, we know each other's cadences, we know each other's tones, because we've worked with each other so much. I knew what I was going to get on the other side. I'm quite sure he knew what he was going to get. I should warn you that I'm 1/8 boxer.
And 7/8 Chihuahua.
Chihuahua's a vicious high up.
Kevin Hart, when I saw a lot of his reference footage, it cracked me up. He came in and he did his thing and he had a lot of energy.
You don't have your powers. You don't have no powers. You gotta really just put yourself in the shoes of the character that you're playing. It's not just about a voice, it's about the attitude. It's called picking up a scent. Something you would know about if you were a normal dog. He's forever correcting someone, right? You don't know nothing. He's that guy.
You think your dookie don't stink? Well, I'm here to tell you that it do.
Ace, it really does help Crypto learn a lot because, you know, he kind of lives in a bubble.
You know what they say? The smell is the sight of the nose.
Ace is like the source of wisdom, helping Crypto see what a true hero dogs are.
You know what they say about dogs, don't you?
Never feed us chocolate.
We love unconditionally.
I think that was a nice stretch for Kevin Hart, who's always funny.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
But he brought really good, pardon the pun, heart to the character.
John's kids think he's cool now after being animated Superman. I just think it's so funny because this guy's one of the most respected directors in Hollywood, you know, well known around the world with the roles that he's done.
Yeah, I think he was talking about me too.
But it took this one to make him cool. I love that.
Crypto! Here, boy! Come on! Here, boy! Come on! Yes!
When we heard his voice, it was just like that Superman. He has something. It's just that everyman-ish quality. Like, I believe that he grew up in Smallville, but there's also something heroic about him. He's a wonderful voice performer, just adds a ton. It just knocked it out of the park every time.
Well, I saw my entire planet destroyed, and this is much more disturbing.
We knew from the beginning that we're making a comedy, so we knew that Superman had to be a little lighter and a little more fun than we've seen him in the past.
So you think I'm cute?
And that's a tricky thing because Superman is beloved. You gotta be careful with how you treat him.
Friends!
And the fun thing about John Krasinski is he kind of walks the line of sounding like the Man of Steel, but he's also bringing some quirkiness and some fun that Krasinski does.
Lois Joanne Lane, when I'm with you, I'm helpless. But not like in a bad way. I'm not saying you're my kryptonite or anything weird. Comparing you to a poison alien rock is maybe not what I meant at all.
Superman was a bigger diva than I could ever be. He needed in his trailer 18 different kind of teas, and not once did this guy ever drink a cup of tea. He just wants it there because he can. Not a fan. Good actor, though. They showed me pictures, and I was like, oh my god, the villain is a guinea pig. How funny is that? They just